Hey boys and girls, I'm Nick in the... Hey, eyes up! Hey boys and girls, I'm Nick in the States, and today we're going to talk about buying a Harley Benton guitar in the United States. And this is mainly because I get a lot of questions for it, because Thomann doesn't really have a name or a storefront dedicated to the US. So let's do a quick little video and walk you through the process. So first of all, let's maximize this out here. You're going to go to Thomann, THOMANN.de. And this works for any other country. A lot of the same caveats apply. But, I'm going to do this for our stateside fans here. Language is English, unless you feel like speaking a different one. Country of delivery. And the key thing with country of delivery is this drives whether or not it's going to show you it with VAT tax or not. I think VAT stands for value added tax. And it's what everyone in Europe seems to have to pay for pretty much anything they buy in Europe. But when you're outside of Europe, you're not responsible to pay VAT. So therefore, that's wonderful. We would rather see the prices without VAT. So I scroll down, choose United States, currency to the good old greenback, hit go. It'll forget those settings occasionally. The website occasionally has its bugs. But the nice thing is now everything is in the Queen's English, and literally, and the prices are all in US dollars. So we're cool there. The nice thing about that, highlighted right at the top here, today, with the current euro to dollar ratio, shipping is only $32.59 for up to 3 guitars. And I've even been able to throw a pedal or two in there for that same $32.59 shipping. So it pays to bundle. Get friends. That's what I did. Guitars are so cheap that it's pretty easy to find another friend that wants a $150 guitar that does not suck. Cool. 3-year Thomann warranty and 30-day money-back guarantee. These are big deals if you live closer to Thomann. One of the big challenges is for the US, they'll back those up, but you are going to have to pay to ship it back to Germany, and it doesn't cost you $32 to ship it back to Germany. It tends to cost something closer to $100. So there is a degree in risk in buying from our friends in Germany. Just an FYI to be aware of. So let's go find something today, shall we? Fire I Say was looking for my nice little big tone, and this is easy. We've all used websites, I know, but we can go through this once together and all feel better. Here's our electric guitar section. If you're obsessed like me, you've worked this out very well on how you go through it. If I look for jazz guitars, and I'm looking for the big tone in particular, the top left-hand side, over here, I hit Show More, and I choose Harley Benton. And this is nice because it just shows me the Benton jazz guitars. And you can see that this big tone, orange, with Bigsby and everything else, currently is going for $251.05 US. The white one, which is currently out of stock, also, if you're from the States, the dates potentially could screw you up because 12/02/216 is actually February 12th, 2016. In the States, we tend to put the month first, then the day, then the year. Whereas on the continent and in much of the rest of the world, they do the day first, then the month and the year, kind of ascending style. So, anywho, that's how that works there. If I go back a page, right? So let's go back to electric guitars. I can do that same thing in heavy metal guitars. Sure, right up my alley. And see that they have some cool sort of V and Evil BC Rich kind of copy stuff. There, it's there. One other trick, if you just want to not have to dip and dive out of each of these, you can scroll down, click on the Harley Benton brand, and voila, you get everything, and you can sort by price ascending order, and you can see what the cheapest Harley Bentons are, which are lefty little tiny guitars, all the way up to the most expensive, which tend to be bundles, because you can buy them with cases and amps and things of that nature. So, say we found a guitar that we really, really want, which Harley Benton TE30, in a very nice, kind of transparent blonde finish. The funny thing with zooming in on a Harley Benton, you can click the photos to zoom. They sort of zoom. Actually, this one zoomed a lot. Some of the pictures zoom like 30% larger. But that actually is a good looking little guitar. We want to buy this bad boy. We're going to add it to our shopping cart. La da 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 da. Now you can go to checkout. Now the great thing now, and this is a recent thing this year, is you can pay with PayPal, and they handle all the automatic conversion. You can go to checkout and pay with a credit card or bank transfer. You can pay with Amazon. I've had times when I've gone to an older cart that I saved, and for some reason it only wanted to let me pay by bank transfer. The easy thing there is just kind of log out, log back in, go back to your cart, and you should see these buy with PayPal. If not, you can just dump your cart, create a new cart with what you had in there, and then the buy with PayPal or checkout with credit card pops up. If you haven't bought internationally before, a good thing to note is that your credit card, when doing a standard checkout, may balk at having a purchase from Germany. So you might have to call your credit card and enable those. What I use is actually, because my regular check card that my PayPal is attached to by default, has that blocked. But PayPal will do the processing, and for some reason it doesn't trip that block. So therefore I get the PayPal protection too. It processes through, it makes it a very easy checkout. I don't even have to pull the card out of my wallet. And I have Bentons. And maybe I should make it harder because I have so many Bentons nowadays that the process is perhaps too simple for someone like me. But this is just here, buy with PayPal, boom, click. The process of receiving these goes like this. You get an immediate email that says your order's through process. But if you were to go to your customer center, here you can see your orders. It wouldn't show up there yet until about 24 hours. Sometime in the next business day, an order shows up there. Within another business day, you'll get a tracking number. And the process of tracking that number, you'll see like they've received it. So then it's usually another business day until that tracking number shows that it's been picked up. Now, in my experience, from the first time you have a tracking number to when you receive your guitar in the United States, and I happen to be in the Northeast, my stuff comes through New York and then comes up towards Boston, I've gotten my guitar in as little as, I think, 7 days from order and as long as 23. The 23 was kind of right around the Christmas time, so you can imagine it takes a while. And the 7 days was sometime in, I think, late October, which is one of the quieter times. I could theorize that because they're getting such cheap rates from DHL, they may not be prioritized, as there's a constraint on how much air traffic there is coming out of Europe here carrying freight. And the boxes are kind of big, so they can take a little bit longer to get in to the U.S. Now, the other thing that happens is that the boxes often get a little bit abused, even the double box ones. I've been lucky in that I've only had one guitar, and it's this one, that took a little shot to the tip of the headstock, which screwed some stuff up there, and I actually have some finish cracks right along the sides of the nut, actually. But the boxes tend to sometimes come in looking a little bit hated on. So once again, though, I think I've had almost 25 Bentons come through my hand, because I oftentimes get one or two friends that go in on every order that I get. And with a, why? Because A, they like the guitars, they're inexpensive, and B, my requirement on that is I'll front end the money of it. I do a video, you give me the money, I give you the guitar, I get content. It works out great for everybody. So anywho, so that's about that. So from time of order, anywhere from a week to 10 days, all the way up to just over 3 weeks, till everything comes in. And yeah, so that's that. That's how you buy from the U.S. And it's pretty much the same process wherever you are in the globe. I'm not sure what the different shipping rates are, but I think it's pretty close to that same equivalent of the $33, $35, or sorry, 30 euro. The starting price is 30 euro from Tolman, and then whatever it translates into other currencies. Let me know, though, what experience you've had for other countries around. It'd be good just to know from a data point. Yes. So with that, hopefully this was useful, and that that you got something out of it. As always, I've been Nick in the States. This has been an Orange Big Tone, and we both, with our cracks and wear spots and whatever, have our issues. Take care, folks.